Hi, good morning. What's up? What is up? Woo! I hope you guys had a good weekend. We're about to get started right now. I need a butter for me to get into it. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into it. I've never been to Africa, but I want to be a different nurse. I'm needing somewhere different for me to get into it. All of my friends are gone. They can take I run this town. Jealousy won't tilt my crown, so I'll block them. I have been all around. No love I haven't found. They cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I have found. I have been all around. No love I haven't found. They cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I have found. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. I need a butter. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. Listen to me play the song. Listen to me play the song. I think I need an Afro. I'm rocking up my Afro. I think I need a bump or something just a little bit strong. I need a butter. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. I need a butter. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. Shake your body, move your body to the Afrobeat. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the double of beat. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the Afrobeat. Move your body, shake your body, move your body to the double of beat. Listen to me play the song. Listen to me play the song. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. I need a butter. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get into. I need a butter. I need a butter for me to get. One more time, here we go. I have been all around. No love I have found. Hey, they cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I am found. I have been all around. No love I have found. They cannot ever hold me down. The motherland I am found. Motherland. Yes. Oh man. Woo. Woo. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you guys have breakfast this morning?
Oh, the breakfast. 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 Stop it!
Thank you, Tyra, for being here. Good morning, everybody. My name is Boots. I am the hip-hop oracle intuitive reader extraordinaire. I feel the energy of people, places, and things. And based on that energy and the accuracy of my tarot, I can give you an accurate and deliberate and destined reading for your punani. Yes. So Monday through Friday, I try to go live to share my gift for free. However, the gift is free, but my time is definitely not. Oh, but it's okay. If you want to use my time, go to www.spiritsquad.org/tipjar, and everything on that page is available unlimitedly. Yeah, unlimitedly. And Monday through Friday, they will be answered within 24 to 48 hours. Mother does not work weekends. So if you purchase on Friday, typically that comes in on Monday. And this morning, I've answered over 1,000 fucking readings. Oh my God. Yeah, but I'm the best. I mean, what do you expect? You know, I am a behemoth. That's a word of the day. It's called motherfucking behemoth.
How you doing?
Okay, I'm a motherfucking behemoth when it comes to getting your request answered and things of that nature. But this weekend was a bit more busy for me and my homegirl Maya.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to school, what the hell could you go?
Okay, but before I get into my weekend really quickly, the code Motherland, that's MOTHERLAND, is your discount code for this week. And I have something very special I'm dropping on Juneteenth for everybody. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is?
Uncle Johnny made my dress that cheap spandex. She looks a mess.
Thank you for being here, Beyonce. And we worked very hard on it. So how was your weekend? Give me one adjective to describe how your weekend was. I have to be honest with you. My weekend was fucking great.
Wait a damn minute.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to school, what the hell could you go?
Bitch, if this weekend taught me anything, it's that I'm out of shape than a motherfucker.
Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You don't have to worry about me.
Okay, so real quick before 11:11 begins, if you are new here, yes, that was my music that you heard in the beginning. You can look up all of my music, looking up artist name Djinn Bootz. That's DJINNBOOTZ, and you will find everything by me. And something very special is dropping on Friday for you hosts. Okay, so this weekend was crazy. Y'all know I ran out of gas on that Friday when I was trying to read the Alemans and Azalea Banks. Y'all remember that? It didn't work out too well. But the next day, we had an early morning call time at a waterfall in which we collected some really, I really do believe this is the best content I've ever captured independently. I have to be honest. It was so good. It was so good. Okay. And I even bartered to say that this weekend was the best weekend I've had since the pandemic. To be honest with you, it was so good. It was so good. Okay, so we basically rented out a waterfall in Brevard, North Carolina. It's called the Looking Glass Waterfall. And we get there, we arrive, and we check in the visitor center and things of that nature. And we thought that because we paid for it, there wasn't going to be no tourists there or whatever. But so we end up getting there. Keisha's there first. She's setting everything up. The videographer gets there, and he's the same videographer who recorded Bootz Bakery. Y'all know Bootz Bakery. Y'all love Bootz Bakery. Y'all know what I'm talking about with that song, right? Give me donut emojis if you know what I'm talking about. Babe, I've been waiting to drop my soul. You know, that song right there was a flawless. But this next one that's coming up is gonna have you feeling like you a child. I'm a child. With child. Okay, so we get to the little waterfall area, and the waterfall that we're actually filming at is 17 minutes away from the visitor center. Mind you, I'm up at 6 o'clock in the motherfucking goddamn game morning, okay? And you know, I typically just be wet around that time period, moist and wet, and I have to masturbate to get myself to be able to, you know what I'm saying? So we get there, we're tired. It's 11:11 currently, so go ahead real quick and put your wishes in the air, and I'm gonna catch up on this story before I read Jocelyn and Nikki and the rest of these hoes. Thank you, God, for a magnificent energy manifested over the weekend. My wish is for everybody who is listening to the sound of my voice right now to feel exactly what I felt over the weekend. Productive, fun, humbling, loving, and overall just grateful to feel that. And now I can capture it and experience it again without the trials and tribulations of the world. And I hope that I give that same energy to my people. My God. Autumn, what did you wish for?
What you saying? You want sucking that motherfucking dick. Girl, you sucking that motherfucking dick. You don't even know.
Well, that wasn't Autumn. I don't know who that is, but that child really needs a butt whooping, just like these children at the waterfall. So we get to the waterfall or whatever. Keisha is there. Keisha brought her daughter. I call her Kimbo Slice because she liked to fight. No shade. She liked to fight. Okay. And Maya's in the car with me. We take BB down there. We get there, and it's 2 children. It's Maya, and it's Keisha, and it's Keisha's daughter. We're going to call her Kimbo Slice. Okay. And then it's Marlon, the videographer. So the videographer is on time. You know, we're on CP time, and JoJo and his wife were there as well. JoJo and Maya. You guys know JoJo and Maya. JoJo's actually playing the sin of greed in this video. And I was really concerned because he didn't have not a goddamn outfit together. And I was like, what is wrong with you?
Because she has nothing else going on.
Exactly. So, but he pulled together the dopest outfit that complimented mine very well. Again, we get to the waterfall. It's 17 minutes away from the visitor center. So we park the car. Mind you, I don't know what's been going on with me, but I get motion sickness now. I've never gotten it before the pandemic. I've never, experienced this growing up or anything like that. But JoJo was whipping back and forth around these motherfucking corners like a bat out of hell. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I done got nauseous from this bitch. Okay, I'm nauseous as a motherfucker going up this goddamn mountain trying to find a goddamn waterfall. So we end up parking by this wooded area where these nice Caucasian people was barbecuing. Mm-hmm.
And then the smooth got bronchitis.
And it was nice to meet them. Felicia, Ashley, and Susan, it was very nice to meet you. It was. So we get there, we park the car, and then we realize we got to hike about a mile before we get to the area in which we are supposed to film. I said, oh no. Okay, and as I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, you can imagine the first thing that came to my mind. Now, at this point in time, Maya was like, we got to walk. You ain't going to drop us off? I was like, yeah, Maya, we gonna hike. We all gonna hike or whatever. Now, mind you, I'm carrying around a goddamn bassoon. Okay, I don't know if y'all know what a bassoon is, but you're gonna find out on Friday. Okay, I was carrying around a goddamn bassoon, and the next thing you know, I had to pass that. But that bassoon changed about 12 hands because we were marching down. And then when you get to the waterfall, you got to go down 4 flights of stairs. Now, mind you, is Bootz in shape? I mean, it shouldn't take you that long to figure this out. Am I in shape? Time is up. Hell no. Bitch, I was so motherfucking tired just by getting to the waterfall that the only way that I was able to produce the video was by the people that were there. As soon as I get down off the platform, all I hear is, oh my God, there's Bootz. I get shocked every time I'm recognized in character like this, but I was really shocked because, well, nobody's supposed to be there.
You don't have to worry worry about me. I have to worry about me.
Nobody was supposed to be there. So I was really shocked that people were like at the waterfall in which we were supposed to film it. But everybody was so accommodating. Like people were moving out of the way. They graciously asked for pictures. I gave them what they asked for. And you're gonna have to wait to see the final product very, very soon. I mean, I'm basically telling you I'm dropping a fucking music video on Friday, bitch. I suck at surprises. And it was really fucking good. After that, again, we had to hike back up the mountain and then film in the woods. There was a lot going on, and the bitch was motherfucking getting exhausted. The only way that I motherfucking made it was by the grace of everybody who was watching. Like, I don't know if other entertainers can attest to this, but the energy of a crowd really does do something to a consciousness when you are in a creative space in public. You know, so for me, it was the people around me watching me, cheering me on, even if they didn't say anything, even if they were judging me. And as an empath, I felt all of it. I felt the niggers and stuff coming out of people's heads, but I also felt the curiosity that was there. And then when I started jiggle popping and doing what CJ the trainer taught me, he's watching this video right now. Shout out to my twerk coach. Then, you know, everybody was having a good time. You know what I'm saying? It was like his motherfucking boots around, you know. Okay. So from there, I get in the car. JoJo want to drive like a bat out of hell again, and I threw up in the backseat of his motherfucking shit. Yes, sure did. Because not only am I exhausted at this point, motherfucking, I'm exhausted, and you want to drive crazy down this mountain where I feel like in a minute my wig gonna fly off, even though I ain't having no wig. But I was like, in a minute my wig gonna fly off, and the next thing you know, goddamn, we ain't never gonna get there. So we ended up getting back to the visitor center. We got to this little hole in the wall restaurant. It was a Thai spot, bitch. When I tell you them hole in the wall restaurants, will they will get you together. That's the best Thai food I ever had. That's the best Thai food I ever had, bitch. Okay, it was so good. So from there, I changed clothes in the Thai bathroom. And mind you, it's a hole in the wall. So the outside looked like the back end of a Goodwill in the hood that's been ran down like the breakfast. The breakfast. But the inside gave middle school cafeteria in the hood.
Woo,
it did.
Do it.
It did.
You don't have to worry about it.
But it was like nice Caucasian women in there with their Louis Vuitton bags. And I'm like, well, if this is the bougie area of Brevard, North Carolina, you ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry. Woo, I mean, I am not coming back. I am not coming back, right? But then that food touched my mouth, and I couldn't help but say, that food was so motherfucking good, bitch. I mean, I would drive back up there for that food, but really for the visuals of that waterfall. It was so beautiful. I didn't know North Carolina. Well, you know, I'm from here, but I you know, you don't really explore your native land. You always, at least I do, I always go out of town and explore the beauty of the world outside of North Carolina. In North Carolina, I typically stay at the motherfucking goddamn gay big house. I mean, because who wouldn't want to stay at the motherfucking goddamn gay big house? You know what I'm saying? We did that. Okay. So from there, I changed clothes and put on a little blueberry jumper that I wore to the motherfucking goddamn gay wedding. Mm-hmm. So for those of you guys who missed my receipt that I posted on Sunday, basically I predicted that a client would get engaged and married within 5 years. Well, 5 years to the day or the month that I had that reading, she actually got married. I opened up the wedding invitation on the birthday show. I think I was opening up fan mail or something like that. I mean, it was the wedding invitation. And I told her, regardless of anything, I am going to show up there, not only for you, but because it's a living receipt and I want to share that energy with you. We pull up, it's like an hour away. So we're in Brevard, North Carolina by like Blue Ridge Parkway type shit. And we go to Tennessee. Now we're on the border of Tennessee and North Carolina. But the minute that I turned off into Tennessee, I swear I started talking Southern than a motherfucker. I don't know what hit me. I don't know what hit me, Julius. I don't know what hit me, but all of a sudden I started talking Southern. And I started feeling like the urge to put some straw in my goddamn mouth and try to figure out where the billy goats were. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So the next thing you know, we're pulling up to the wedding venue or whatever, and when we turn into it, I have extreme, I'm talking about extreme deja vu. I told Maya, stop the car, girl. Something going on. I had a dream about this place, but I was at that place with JoJo, and we were at a bar, and he was serving whiskey. I remember the dream. I remembered the dream and everything. I remembered it. So I was like, okay, this is destiny. This is when I'm supposed to be here. We pull up to the goddamn thing, and Shiloh and her husband are outside. So she see me pull up in this motherfucking goddamn XT6 or whatever, and immediately starts crying. And I immediately start crying. I said, Maya, go park the car. Maya's overwhelmed by the moment that she's driving at a glacial pace. I'm like, bitch, if you don't swerve this shit and park this motherfucking car, so I got them. Okay. So I get out the car, I try to fix my penis, but my penis was showing that motherfucking day. I'm sorry. You know, y'all know I don't like to wear drawers and that tight ass shit that I be having on. Everybody know I got a big dick that will deliver you unto Eden. It sure
I'm
will.
not gay no
it
more.
Sure will.
I am delivered.
It sure will. At Sherman Williams. It will. It will. That's called a motherfucking goddamn day cock. Okay, and that motherfucker was cocking that day. Bitch, I cocked that thing back, tried to dip, we dip, and tuck it back, because that's what the gays got to learn how to do when they want to wear that skipping shit. You got to dip, we tuck it back. Dip, we tuck it back. Hey, dip, we tuck it back. Dip, we tuck it back. So I dipped, we tucked it back. Then I ran up on Shiloh. We just hugged. And it was the most beautiful embrace that I have gotten all year. It feels so validating to me. I don't understand. I mean, I'm always delivering information and giving the readings and stuff like this. But in this moment, it felt like I could feel what I do for folk. You know what I'm saying? And it hit me a little bit different. So that was outside finna walk into the wedding, right? Because, you know, the wedding had just got up. We got there late, so we didn't end up getting to see the ceremony and that like that. So we get up in there. Next thing you know, I barge up in the motherfucking goddamn reception. I walk up in there. It's quiet as a motherfucking mouse when I get up in there. I came up and I said, hey, what's going on, family? Or whatever. And everybody was like, oh, shit, this is the life of the party right here. Goddamn, let's get turned up in this motherfucker. Now, mind you, these people are real southern. They're from Tennessee. They're from like Atlanta. They're from all over the South and things of that nature. And I just start sitting down and kicking with the girls because unlike the North, we are very approachable down South, baby. Okay, you can walk up to anybody and they'll give you the shirt off their back or the straw off their mouth. It's no motherfucking shame. It's no motherfucking shame. So they set me down next to the alcoholic section because this man started pulling out bottles out of his bag like it was bombs over Baghdad in this motherfucker. Okay, he started pulling out bottles. They had a wonderful charcuterie board of pork and tamales that was in the corn husk. Now, mind you, I'm just now getting into chicharellas, the pork skins I ate on Sunday dinner or whatever. But they had tamales, and bitch, I thought you was supposed to eat the goddamn husk. Bitch, I'm over there trying to eat these goddamn tamales, drunk off my ass. Trying to eat these goddamn tamales drunk off my goddamn ass, and you ain't supposed to eat the outside. I'm like, goddamn, this some tough ass shit, bitch. I just say y'all cook this shit down. But they're like, no, you gotta take it out the sack, Boots, out the sack. And I'm like, well, shit, my nuts don't come out the sack, but they will come, though. They will come. So one thing led to another, but got another. We stayed for about an hour and then we hit the road back home. I listened to Beyonce album from start to finish because I decided I'm going to take my assistant Maya to the Beyonce concert. So we needed to refresh our memory on the lyrics. Yeah. So we ended up having a whole damn concert, and Shiloh gifted me with a bottle of Mad Dog 2020. Now, if y'all don't know what Mad Dog 2020 is, but you've seen Friday and you know about that 2020 twin, Mad Dog 2020 is 2020 times that 2020, and the next thing you know, you just not lucid no more. I mean, it was debaucherous. And I told her I wasn't going to take that motherfucking Mad Dog with me. I didn't want it because I had already sit up there and drank that alcoholic Jim Joe Bob's whiskey and moonshine that he pulled out that black bag at your wedding. I didn't want to take that Mad Dog 2020 home with me, but so I didn't. I ended up drinking it in the motherfucking car. The next thing you know, and the next thing you know, I was gone, bitch. I don't even remember getting home, but I was home. Had one lash on, one lash was on the pillow. I wake up, I thought that lash was a spider, and I said, well, how you doing? Because I ain't gonna move. So they say that you don't really feel what you put your body through till the next day. Bitch, I've been struggling ever since.
Woo, gotta do it.
I've been struggling ever since.
I
mean, oh my God. Let me tell you, my calves are burning. They are on fire. They're still on fire. I done got in the hot tub. Y'all know I done got me a massage chair. I done got in that bitch for about an hour. Fell asleep in that motherfucker last night, and I'm still sore. I'm walking up these stairs to get to this goddamn office, and I swear I was about to do the show from my living room today because I didn't want to walk up this goddamn stairs. These legs feel like liver mush fucking pudding, bitch, from Tennessee. That's what they feel like. They feel like liver mush pudding from Tennessee, and they still ain't right. And I don't understand how some of you guys sit up here and go to the gym and wanting to feel the burn and shit. Well, this shit still burns, and you go back the next day, even though you're burning from the day before, just so this you can look at your body like ooh and ah and ooh and all. No, hell no. You can keep this working out shit. I'm just about to get me a BBL and a calf transplant. That's the fuck I'm finna do. This shit for the birds. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Man, I didn't call my staff and ask how they was, but I got to make sure that everybody is all right. But I know Keisha went to somebody cookout yesterday, and JoJo's son graduating tomorrow. So we're going to see exactly what goes on. Just know this weekend was fucking great, and I am just so excited that I guess I'm in a new outside era. I'm outside, you know. I'm outside, you know. And I can't wait. The song itself is a reflection of exactly what I felt this weekend. It's fun, it's free, and I hope you guys like what I'm producing musically. I know that you guys love Boots Becker. It was the highest streamed single that I've come out with. This song right here should be in reflection of everything that I felt this weekend. So yesterday I was just down for the count, bitch. I didn't even smoke. I barely moved yesterday. And today I know I have a chock full day because I gave away about 8 appointments yesterday. So I'm going to be working a little extra longer today, but I have to show up. You know, I have to show up. I have to entertain the girls, and I have to keep you guys abreast on everything that is going on with me, okay? So I hope you guys had a good weekend. We have a number of nationwide stories that I want to hit today, but I want to make sure that I have enough time to read you as well. So I'm probably going to only do 2 of these. On the docket, we have Jocelyn versus Big Lex. We have Nikki swatting prank. We have Khalees and Bill Murray. We have this girl named Chica who apparently offended some of T.I.'s children, and she got her together. Okay.
Finish her.
So as I take this slight break, you guys let me know what you want me to read. And a word for today would be like attracts like. Okay, this is going to be my word of the week. If something don't feel good and you are consistently gossiping about it, or you're consistently toiling in the energy that doesn't feel good, you're going to multiply the energy that doesn't feel good. Okay. If you have a desire to feel free, if you have a desire to feel happy, and you know something in this world makes you happy, like Norbit makes me happy, watch it every goddamn day, because that energy is going to breed upon itself. And then the next thing you know, you'll start quoting Norbit just to summon some positive vibrations. I'm giving you a little life hack into the way that I do things. Make sure that what you are consciously attuning to your energy is something that feels pleasant to you. And if it doesn't feel pleasant to you, or your circumstances do not feel pleasant to you, you need to find something that does, and oversaturate your energy with that vibration. Eventually, the Libra scale will balance out, and good will outweigh bad. But you in your life have the power to make things better for yourself. Watch what you attune your energy to, and like attracts fucking like.
Will you please stop balling up, and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's gonna be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our. We had to go to $1 and buy iron. The iron out all the dollars, so we can't even tell what they are. Woo, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Okay, a lot of you guys are talking about Jocelyn. Somebody brought up Megan Fox in the comment section too. I saw that she dressed her sons in girls' clothes. Megan is a witch, and if I learned anything from Azealia Banks, I might not need to be reading no other witches, child. Okay, so I might save that for another time, but let's see what we're going to get into real quick. This is my song, Maxine. Tell me something good in the comment section, and encourage somebody as I get myself ready to read these nationwide stories. Get into Maxine. She's the baddest bitch on that team. She's the baddest bitch on the dime floor. Baddest bitch in that street. She wears a bikini on that beach. She wears boots on her feet. She classy with it and so sassy with it. She's a tactful killer. And just so you know, the tip jar is open. The code this week is Motherland. I do have June appointments available as well. And July, I do not have any one-on-ones available, so you might want to get in now. Really immaculate doing. She got a nag for reason why you think she tipping. She went out the house with one of your friends. Hopping to another nigga born again. Acting like she interested in making amends. Pulls out the tool, titty pops too. Maxine wins on the way to Berlin, bitch.
She's the one. She got the fun. She gets it done when she handles her business. She got the hands. She's still the man. She don't give no damn when she handles her business. She is the one. She's got the fun. She gets it done when she handles her business. She got the hands. She's still the man. She don't give no damn when she handles her business.
She gotta get her nails down. She gotta get her wigs big. She gotta get her blood. She got to get ready. She got to get ready. She got to get ready. Give me some Maxine. She gotta get her nails down. She gotta get her wigs big. She gotta get her blood. She got to get ready. She got to get ready. She got to get ready. Give me some Maxine.
Oh my God, I hope you guys had a good weekend. Well, over the weekend, all hell broke loose, especially with Jocelyn Hernandez and Big's Lex. It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that Jocelyn Hernandez basically whoops Big Lex ass at a Floyd Mayweather fight. Okay, so we all know Jocelyn Hernandez. Okay. She basically first made her appearance on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and she really was with Stevie. She was with Stevie J. Mm-hmm.
Show some respect.
Okay, and she was very passionate about being with Stevie J. I best known her when she first made her appearance in the public as calling Mimi a damn maid, even though she is the mother of Stevie J's child. Mm-hmm.
You are not the father.
Okay. Basically, she's always been known as a Spitfire. Jocelyn earlier in the week got into a press situation with Amber Rose, and everybody knows I met Amber Rose. Amber Rose was one of the first celebrities I met in Hollywood, and I absolutely loved her. I will say this: I loved Amber before she put that tattoo on her forehead, but nonetheless, me and Amber cool. Like, she's a cool girl, right? I just don't know why somebody would put a tattoo on their forehead like that. If you have such a pretty face, like, why the fuck would you do that? Am I the only one who thinks that? Like, I hope I'm not like being wrong, but I do not like that. I do not like that. I don't like, you have such a pretty face, and I find that niggas who are very pretty like that, like it'd be some really adorable niggas. They always try to rough themselves up, like put a scar on their face or some shit. And I just be like, if you adorable, just stay adorable. You know what I'm saying? But she put that tattoo on her face, and since then I just didn't know what the hell was going on. I thought she might have been on that goddamn crystal meth.
You're still on meth, Cheryl.
So, you know, don't take it to heart, Amber. You're a very nice girl. And I just got done talking to my constituent about you being a nice girl. Well, anyway, Jocelyn, she talked about Amber, and so she was making press already with her antics and things of that nature. Okay, but here recently, social media is reacting to the fight with a whole bunch of memes and stuff like that. But I saw the video, and Jocelyn.
Finish her.
Jocelyn got them hands.
Flawless.
Okay, like this bitch is crazy for real. Okay, there is something to be said about being on reality TV. They feed you a bunch of liquor and they expect you to turn up like this. In my personal opinion, before even pulling a card on this felt like to me a on-site situation. Okay. Okay, this felt like an on-site situation. It felt like Jocelyn had anger on reserve, and when she saw a target to release all of her anger, she just let it all hang out.
Don't need his help.
The freak.
Okay, she just let it all out. So I had to actually text somebody, and look, I actually got a reading wrong for a celebrity client. Okay. Now I told y'all I don't always get it right, but my client had a boxing match with Big Lex. You guys know Megan James. She's, I was on her podcast, and it's pinned to the top of my Instagram page. Well, I predicted that Meg was gonna win that fight. Okay, because the card said a light-skinned girl was gonna whoop Big Lex ass. I just didn't think it was the Puerto Rican princess that was gonna whoop her ass.
I'm Puerto Rican in this. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
Okay. So we had a good kiki about that this morning. And I actually got some inside information on this. This was definitely a carryover from Jocelyn's Cabaret that was a Zeus put on program. I did not watch I don't even have Zeus. I don't watch Zeus. I just see the stuff on social media that goes down with Zeus. It's just like the Bad Girls Club. When they took the Bad Girls Club off of Oxygen because it got a little too motherfucking goddamn gay ratchet. Okay, like I stopped watching that. And so like they've moved a lot of black ratchivity to the Zeus network, and the producer in which I spoke to this morning, she basically says it is a terrible look. It is a bad look. It's a bad look. But if there's one thing I learned about Hollywood, it don't matter how it looks as long as it fucking sells. And unfortunately, with Black entertainment, ratchivity sells more than, let's just say, that Al Sharpton man, Dr. Cornell, running for the motherfucking goddamn gay president.
Not today, Satan.
Okay.
Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
So the producers are doing what it's supposed to do, and they're giving what it's supposed to give. We're just living in a chaotic era. And luckily, I run on chaos energy, so it's perfectly fine with me. And I just got done telling y'all I love watching the fight video. But this right here, nigga, the shit that I seen Jocelyn do, she done ripped off her wig. Lex's titties was out. She had her on the damn carabiner. Looked like it was a damn assault. Then Jocelyn's man comes in touching Jocelyn's ass while she's whooping Big Lex. I was like, what in the world is going on? Okay. And like the man holding the camera was like, y'all niggas ain't shit. Nigga, you ain't shit. You sit up there recording. If you wanted to break that shit up, shut your ass up, put that camera down, and he'll break up the fight. But I'm glad you didn't, because I needed to see that. I needed to see every bit of that shit. I needed to see every little bit of that shit. I'm glad you didn't, but shut up while you recording though. Okay, you should be running your mouth. But that light-skinned man who was holding back Jocelyn was touching on her ass. I was like, are cameras rolling? Is this just social media? And what Zeus is going to do, they're probably going to buy the footage that was recorded and put it on somebody's ratchivity program, because this shit make money. It makes money. And I was on my Twitter over the weekend as I was traveling through Tennessee, and I like to follow these fight accounts. It's called Fight Haven and Fight Maven and things of that nature. And I actually enjoy watching human beings beat each other's ass. I know it might not be the best thing to be watching, but at least I saw a comment and it said, at least it's not like it was in the Greek days when they put on armors and swords and a whole stadium full of people would sit there and watch them actually annihilate themselves. So I got to be honest in telling you, I was entertained by watching the Puerto Rican princess whoop Big Lex ass. And I'm glad that my girl Meg James got her lick back for losing that boxing match, even though they said it was fucking rigged. That's what I got to say about it. That's what I got to say about it. But see, it's a difference when people play a role on reality TV. Reality TV ain't real. Jocelyn is really crazy, like in real life. Like, I don't need Carl to tell me she really crazy, but I do have a couple of questions about this altercation, and we're going to ask those questions right motherfucking goddamn game now. If you guys have any questions about this case, go ahead in the comment section and let me know. But I'm going to ask what I want to ask right now. What was the cause of this altercation? Okay, this is a carryover, but just like I was telling the person the inside scoop that I got this morning, I feel like this had to do with the man. Like, I really did. I mean, girls don't go that ham unless a nigga's involved or she getting territorial over something. The Queen King shows up upright. This deals with a connection. I feel like Big Lex might have tried her man. That's what I feel. But this is saying that this is old news, though. Emerald shows up upright with Dutra upright. This is talking about at least 3 or 4 months ago. And I felt like there was a lick back promised unto Big Lex from Jocelyn's cabaret. This card right here says that drugs and alcohol was involved. With drugs and she was on that white girl. She was on that white girl. She was on that motherfucking white girl. She was on that Woo! She had a little bit of that white girl. She had a little bit of that white girl. She had a little bit of that while she was on that motherfucking coke. That explains it all. That's why she slapped that security guard the same way she done dealt with Big Lex in the same breath. That's that white girl. I know that's that white girl. She's on a little bit of that white girl. She's on a little bit of that white girl. Okay, was Big Lex wig secure? No, the wig was not secure at all. The wig, because we saw the dramatized wig and she had her wig cap on. I don't feel like they sewed it down in the back. Y'all know when y'all get in fights and stuff like that, you just can't glue the edges. You got to sew that bitch down in the back and it wasn't sewed down in the back. Was this planned? Did Jocelyn plan to beat her ass? No, but she saw an opportunity and motherfucking ran with it. She did not plan on beating her ass. You know what's crazy? They was at a fight, and this fight overshadowed the actual fight that Mayweather put on. This is something, isn't it? Okay, was Zeus involved with any of this? No, but they're going to capitalize on it. Yeah, okay, so that's here as well. So what I am taking from this reading is that there was some old beef. I felt like it dealt with a man, though, and I don't know if there are receipts that are going to surface. Are there receipts that are going to surface for that? Yes, this is also talking about demonic activity. I've been said this. Jocelyn, I feel like, was one of those children that came from a dark casting. Okay, it's in her eyes. I felt like they used witchcraft to conceive Jocelyn. Therefore, she is more attuned to negative deities and energetic frequencies of chaos than the average individual. I don't feel like she sold her conscience like Azealia Banks did, though. I feel like she does have a conscience, but I also feel like she's very prideful in a way that if she's wrong, she will never admit that she's wrong. I do feel like her feelings get hurt, though, but her exterior is not able to convey that to the masses. She will never apologize. Like, I feel like pride is in the way, but I also feel like demons whisper in her ear constantly. And she has a lot of cues when it comes to trauma. This makes me feel like she's a product of dark crafting, witchcraft. And she's from the islands. She's from Puerto Rico. So, they do Santeria down there where you give blood to conceive a child. I feel like she's one of the children that was a product of a craft, making her more prone to demonic activity, especially dealing with human beings. Okay. I will say this, Jocelyn, you recently performed not under the influence of cocaine or whatever. So for that, I want to give you a round of applause. I am currently 2 years and 7 months clean from coke myself. So, I want to congratulate you for that. Okay. I want to congratulate you for that. But bitch, you was on coke that day. Next story. Well, before I go to the next story, is there going to be another altercation between the two of them? The pure card shows up upright. Big Lex don't want no smoke. I don't feel like there will be. Are they going to work together again on anything? U-Moon shows up in reverse. This is a possibility, but it's not definite. I feel like if they are to work together, they're not going to be in the same room until some type of reunion or something of this nature. It's interesting that I said that word reunion. Did anything happen on their reunion of Jocelyn's cabaret? I keep saying Jasmine. Jasmine Sullivan must be talking about me. She's a new client, by the way. I love her. She's really cool. Anyway, I think that's where it started. Like, it started at a conglomerate of people. So I will say I feel like they might work together again, but not soon. And if they are casted on the same thing, it's not going to be in the same room. Next story. There goes a receipt right there. They said, yes, they were beefing on the reunion. Oh my God. Okay, cool. Let's get it. We on point. There we go. Okay, y'all got one more question. Is somebody going to sue her? Yes, the elder shows up upright. This is legal action. Okay. Is there anything going to happen from the legal action? Ivy Iverson shows up in reverse. Not if she's paid off. So I feel like there might be charges filed. I feel like they're going to go through the process, and then it might go away, or they might get deep. Ivy Iverson is a flexible card. So we'll see how this plays out. Okay. Next story on the Shade Room. It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that Nicki Minaj is a victim of swatting pranks involving false claims of child abuse and fire. Reporting live, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
Child Services received an anonymous call earlier this month alleging that a child was being abused. Law enforcement reportedly arrived at Nicki Minaj's home Monday evening, speaking to Nicki and her husband, Kenneth Petty. After seeing their child and seeing that there are no abuse, deputies determined that the star was a victim of swatting. My God.
And I would do it again.
TMZ says the law enforcement received another call within 24 hours.
Let me hear say
reporting that Nicki's home was on fire, which also turned out to be false. Sources close to the star say that she has hired lawyers to ensure the people behind the swatting incident are exposed and held motherfucking accountable. Reporting live again, Bob from Channel 8.
Reporting live from Spirit Squad Worldwide. Bob.
what the hell we gonna do now?
Divine, give me y'all. You don't tell me what to leave cards out of. If I say I'm going to read something, I'm motherfucking going to read something. You don't come over here and tell me what the fuck I'm going to be doing on my motherfucking show. If I want to motherfucking read Nicki Minaj about this swatting incident, that's the fuck I'm going to do. You can sit back and eat bricks for all I give a fuck.
My name Patrice, and I'm addicted to eating bricks. Bitch, this shit like drug to an addict. I ain't a crackhead, I'm a brickhead.
So you sit there and don't move and listen to what the fuck I'm about to say.
It don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move.
Bitch. The hell, you don't come up here trying to tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do. Honey, let me let Bob give you a word real quick. Bob, what's the word?
Bitch.
Thank you, Bob. All right, so apparently in the comment section of the Shade Room, the girls are talking about like she's doing this because she needs the attention right now. They're saying that she might be lying. They're saying that she is being a stunt queen, as we do know Minaj to be. Okay, Minaj will pull out some drama just to sell some records, and I'm not just, you know, that is a fact. Okay, Minaj will drum up some beef with somebody like she did Miley Cyrus at that award show just to get some spins on some shit, and there's no motherfucking goddamn gay shade, right? So I was looking at the comments in the Shade Room. My comment was, because I was going to read this today, and I am going to read this today, and we have 2,222 people in here, so I know I'm going to read this today.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
That 222 is shining very bright, and I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much.
I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Y'all got me feeling Puerto Rican, but you know, Nicki Minaj is Trinidadian, and apparently somebody tried to break up in the call the feds on her ass for some false allegations. Again, the comment said that she could be being a stunt queen at this time. Okay. My personal opinion before I read it, I mean, I didn't feel like she was stunting.
Woo, that'll do it.
I didn't feel.
You don't have to worry about me. You do not have
You
to
know,
worry about me.
I'm very critical of Miss Minaj, but I really, really didn't feel in my spirit when I read the article or the headline that she would stunt like that. Her child is involved, and regardless of if she's dating or married to a sex offender or not, that's still her baby, and she loves that child. I can't see anybody. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh shit, that damn smoke.
And then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, in the case of Nicki Minaj and these swatting pranks, was this really a prank on Nicki? Oh no, this was vengeance right here. This was somebody trying to finish you.
Finish her.
Okay, so this is somebody that is this somebody that Nicki Minaj knows? The infinity card shows up upright. This was somebody that was extremely close to Nicki Minaj. Okay. Why did she do this? The Carmen card shows up upright, so she became karma. She wanted to take vindication or revenge in her own hands, and this was her way of doing this. I'm saying her because Carmen is a feminine card. Is this a female? The sus card shows up in reverse. This is a gay boy.
Here we go again.
This is either a gay boy or a masculine female. Okay, this is either a gay boy or a masculine female that did this. Why is she the Bendigo going so hard on Nicki? The Pharaoh shows up upright. He was embarrassed. Have there been any stories about her firing a hairstylist or anything? Because this looks like he serviced her. The Pharaoh shows up upright. Okay, so I feel like this could be dealing with somebody who was a gay boy or a masculine girl. They're not gender. They're not in the right. They're like me. They're not in their gender roles, right? Carmen shows up upright. That's revenge. So it really did happen. Somebody really did. They did. They really called her. Okay. So like I thought, Nicki Minaj is not stunting on this. Somebody really did call a foe on her, and it's somebody that once worked with or on or for her, a masculine female or a feminine male who was seeking revenge.
You're still on meth, Cheryl.
Okay. Is this somebody we would know? The Bootstopia card shows up upright. This is somebody that worked at her house.
Woo, that'll do it.
So this was like a butler. Boots Durango shows up upright. Yeah, or somebody that was creative with her. So this is somebody that it could be a producer. Is it a well-known name? It is. The squad tarot card is upright. Are we going to find out exactly who this is? 5 weeks. The wild one shows up upright. That is 5 weeks away. So I'm going to attune that energy to around like the second week of July. This would be around like the 9th through the 13th of July. Let's report back to see if we have a receipt. But in this case, Nicki Minaj, I'm on your side. Shouldn't nobody be calling nobody about Papa Bear or your child or saying that your motherfucking goddamn gay house is on fire. So let's see exactly how this plays out. Stand by for your readings. I only have 9 minutes to get to you. So I'm going to do as much as I can. This is my song, Mr. Benjamin. I'll be right back.
Shut the fuck up.
Woo. That was surprising. I don't feel like they do hair, but they do something creative for Nicki, though. The hybrid card shows up upright. I feel like they have to do something with music, engineering music, creating something. This could be a choreographer of some sort. I don't feel like it's Tay at all. I really don't.
Mr. Benjamin, is that you calling? I'm not falling, but I want to be balling. Mr. Benjamin, Mr. Benjamin, is that you calling? I'm not falling, but I want to be balling. Looking at me like, what? Are they pausing? Shaking it up, but then that's not a real pausing. I was doing the shine. Looking at my money, it's about that time. Spinners on glass and I blow your mind. Falling out swift like I'm ready to die.
You know I'm bad, I'm already. Woo! Woo! All right, so I do not have a lot of time, so I will make this up to you tomorrow by doing only one nationwide story and dedicating more of my time to you tomorrow. Tomorrow, expect an evening show because I have to go to a motherfucking graduation at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning. Oh, Jesus, pray for me. So let's see how we're going to get. B, will Petty and I get engaged in the future? Homo sapien shows up in reverse. If you don't call somebody else on Nicki Minaj and Mr. Petty's home, I do believe that is a yes. I do see Homo sapien in reverse is matrimonial, so I feel like you and Mr. Petty petty, your petty, will end up getting engaged. Okay, congrats on 9 masturbations. General reading for Miss Lucky 7. You have the Desmond Tarot card upright. Usher in a rekindling with people that are close to you, and accept responsibility. Ooh, excuse me, for some things you did wrong. Like I'm accepting responsibility for that burp I just let out. My God, will there be any significant changes happening over the next 6 months? So, bitch, you gonna sit up here and buy a good news reading, which is cheaper than a 6-month reading, and then ask for some significant changes over the next 3 months. Y'all gonna motherfuckers stop trying to play me. Y'all motherfuckers better stop trying to play me. Okay? And when you buy a tip in a tip jar and I text your phone, that is not your unlimited access to me, bitch. Okay, that's for me to answer your questions. I woke up this morning and looked at the work phone. Bitch, look at all these damn messages. I'm about to show it to you. Look, hold on. Face ID, Face ID. Look at that. What that say? What does that say? 1,170 messages because y'all bitches don't know how to not text me after I read you. Say thank you and go on about your business. Okay. But why do I seem to not naturally? Why do people seem naturally not to like me? What can I change? The Phantom card is up right there, threatened by you, and I got something to say about that, but I don't know if I have enough time. But when people who were once not threatened by you become threatened by you, you experience the loss that I've experienced with all these people in my livelihood. Okay. I think that you have a very confident demeanor, and I feel like that is off-putting to the wrong people. Okay. But I feel like if you get into a room with motherfucking bosses, you're gonna be just fine. I wouldn't change nothing about myself except for the rooms that you put yourself in to attract the company that you want to keep.
If you want to know what a motherfucking boss looks like, bitch, you looking at one.
Okay, well, I do another TV show. Lex, quarantine shows up in reverse. Expect casting to reach out to you in September of 2023. That's casting season if you didn't know. August through October is casting season for the following year. Is Steven my twin flame? Hell no, he gonna burn up your coochie though.
Not today, Satan. Not today, neck. Not today, ankles. We don't have it.
Coochie burnt. Hold on, I gotta check the back of my head. Okay, the back of my head is all right. General reading for Infinity 888. You have Ambrosia in reverse. Be serious. Get real with yourself. Tell yourself the goddamn truth and stop lying to yourself about things that you are trying to conjure. Some things you don't even believe you can conjure on your own. So stop pretending that you can. Okay? Accept reality for what it is and then plan for something else. New job reading for Amaya. The Apprentice card shows up upright. If you want a new job is here for you in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
How you doing?
Good news reading for Pretty Weird 1. The Spirit card shows up upright. You are moving with the genuinity of the Lord. I feel like a spiritual awakening could be happening with you. I would write down my dreams if I was you at this time.
How you doing?
Okay, what's next for Necromancer Jimmy? You have the Baron. You have the Baron showing up in reverse. This is basically talking about a trial that you've overcome, and you're going to feel prim-primed and perfect right afterwards. And shout out to one of the only witches who's a male in my coven, Mr. Jimmy. And also shout out to everybody who is about to be initiated into my coven this coming Sunday. If you're interested in that, make sure that you join Squad. The discount this week is Motherland.
Uncle Johnny made my dress that cheap spend that she looks a mess.
Okay, Karaboshe, Shantae, general reading. You have the Ursuline Tarot card showing up in reverse. Your depression is over, so stop operating as if you are still depressed. Get yourself out that motherfucking house and masturbate. Amen. General reading for Candy Bite. You have the hybrid card that shows up in reverse. Narrow your focus. There's too much going on. Okay. If you are to focus on the thing that you want to manifest, it comes expeditiously for you. Over here, we have Pretty Girl. Who is the fake page watching me? This is either an ex or an ex-best friend, somebody that was extremely close to you. I feel like this person might have a C in their name. Okay.
Finish her.
All right, let's come over here real quick. Who is this? Gums. Gums Beauty. Hey, Gums. You have the Infinity card showing up in reverse. Disconnect from associations that don't serve a purpose in your livelihood. Sometimes we carry people with us just for the sake of carrying people with us, but you don't need nobody, especially with that crooked bang she got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ha, hold up. Not the banging. The banging.
No. Hey B, when will I move? Carmen shows up in reverse next year. This could be around January, February. Shanae, we have a general reading from Shanae. The sus card shows up upright. Treat yourself, you deserve it. And honoring yourself, God will honor you. And lastly, but not leastly, a card for this week for everybody is really very simple.
It's really very simple. Let's check the board.
Ooh. No, that was the card 2 weeks ago. Let's pull something different. We have the king of motherfucking cups.
I'm black.
You're what? John, how come you didn't tell me you were black, you lying son of a bitch?
Okay, everybody can see that this is Tupac Shakur here on this King of Cups card. Cups to me, again, just like the Five of Cups was our card last week, deals with accomplishment. I think in acknowledging our accomplishments last week, we're ushering in new accomplishments and the bravery to accomplish them in this week. Hopefully your brainstorm went well last week because with the King of Cups upright, opportunities are not few for you. Look, I got to run. I got to get to my clients. I hope you guys had a fabulous show with me. Happy Monday, and I wish you guys a very blessed and prosperous week. The tip jar is open for you. Use code Motherland, and I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Okay? Later. Peace.